This office space is a complete mess, so I'm bringing you along with me today. We're gonna reset, clean it out together, get ready for a brand new school year. I'm gonna share a bunch of tips, tricks, resources, tools that I'm gonna be using this school year. They're all gonna be linked in the description box and in this video as well if you want to purchase. This is something I have been putting off for the whole summer. So if you need to do this as well, let's get started. Right, so this is how my home office looks. This is the before. My very first step is to remove all the things that are not a priority right now. So because this is an at-home office, it's also somewhat of a catch-all space in my home. Some things in this space are not mine. Some belong to my kids, my husband. So I am going to remove all those things from this space because the point of today is to go through my work stuff and feel balanced and ready to go for the school year. I am entering into my 11th year in this particular school district. I've been a social worker since 2009, so this is really an accumulation of all my things. We're going to go through some of these boxes. I'm going to show you some of the resources that I find the most helpful and some new ones that I'm excited to use this school year. In years past, I have worked as a school social worker in middle schools and high schools, credit recovery schools. For this upcoming school year, I will be a school-based therapist, so I will have a full clinical caseload to work with. I'm super excited to show you the tools that I found late last year that I will be incorporating into my therapy sessions. These plastic little bins that I'm messing with, they also double as a place to hang your hanging folders. I love that. So convenient, and they're so cheap as well. This bag has a few therapy stuffies. I had not worked with elementary students in a while, but these little squishamallows, very, very popular. If you don't have a few, I would get some, at least a turtle, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. Starting to develop a little bit of a system here. When I packed up my office, I just threw everything into this big craft crate. That's really where I want to keep some therapy stuff when I'm on the go. So for now, I'm going to use this box to store all of my texts, books, materials, resources, things like that. And it is just everything I've collected over the years, everything from like books from grad school to books I like to use with students and books that I've been gifted as well. These are really cool about grief and about talking to kids about parents or caretakers that might be in prison on death row. Social workers truly have very difficult and meaningful conversations with people at all different moments of their lives. So I do appreciate this book that was gifted. The book will be linked in my Amazon storefront under bookshelf. This is a little glimpse into my storefront. I have other things that I've spoken about earlier in a previous video. I'll link that up above. These are like attendance interventions, and I did mention wanting a little stuffed turtle in your arsenal, and that is because it is really great to talk to kids about what happens. Fight, flight, freeze, and turtles, I find, are very easy to bring up those conversations. You can ask a student what happens when a turtle gets scared. They all know. There's also these fun little worry monsters that I utilize with anxiety and school phobia. So check out that video if you're wanting some more interventions on how to help with school refusal or truancy. All right, so I do want to show you these free little resources that came to me from the 988, which is a suicide hotline. These are safety plans. It's kind of created like a little notepad that you can tear off and just kind of keep on your desk. So those were free. It did take a little bit of time to come in the mail, but so worth it. These are some of the supplies that I ordered for the upcoming school year. Very therapeutic and kind of geared towards building rapport, connection, empathy. I will link all of these in my Amazon storefront as well, and that link will be in the description box below. I did run a little poll over on my Instagram. I love that community over there. We talked about whether you bring home all of your office supplies. Do you pack up your whole office? Let me know in the comments below. Typically I don't, but this year, since I will be moving my entire office to a whole new building, I just brought everything home, and I'm also kind of just saving boxes up. So now that everything is boxed up, I am going to just do a little refresh of my office space here. I think it's really crucial just to clean out your space, clear everything out, dust it, wipe it down, get rid of things that you no longer need. It's a really great way to reset and feel like you're not dragging any old vibes into a new school year. And we are done. I refreshed my space. This is my lovely desk. Already made some coffee. Gonna start editing some videos for my family vlog. But this is the little setup now. If you remember, this was the angle you were watching me clean everything in. So this was full of boxes and all sorts of stuff. Now it's ready to go. And now my boxes are on this side, ready to go. All this stuff will go to campus with me. I'm gonna get that picture hung up over there so it could be a little backdrop for my YouTube live. I'm gonna link the last live that I did, which was really fun. I got to engage and interact. If you are subscribed here, then you can ask questions real time. When I go live, I will share the schedule of the different topics we're going to be talking about. These are all requested by y'all over on my Instagram, so be sure you are following over there at Social Work Scrapbook. They do a lot of polls, a lot of little question boxes over there to get your insights and get your questions so that this space can give you the most information that you want to know about. So next time we'll be talking a little bit about how to do the things, all the things that we're required to do: therapy, assessments, working with students, teachers, parents, when our own lives are a little messy ourselves. And if you're interested in kind of seeing how I balance both what I learned from last school year, which was very difficult for me, I was very much in a burnout zone. If that's you too, or you're worried about that, or you're kind of in that space, I would suggest that you watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching today. Until next time, I'm wishing you social work success. Bye guys.